Good day, folks. How you doing? Welcome back to Film Time for another dose of the hit reality series Kitchen Nightmares. Kitchen Nightmares is a reality show where Chef Gordon Ramsay visits failing restaurants to help revive the business. So today, we'll be talking about Kitchen Nightmare owners who were in denial. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Number 1. Amy's Baking Company. Amy and her husband Sammy are famously referred to as one of the craziest restaurant owners to ever be featured on the show, and it all boiled down to their crazy antics on the show. While most restaurants featured on the show had sanitary issues, this particular restaurant impressed Gordon for its cleanliness and decor, but the owners quickly proved to be more difficult than any restaurant owners featured on the show. They refused to take criticism and, on several occasions, sent customers out of their restaurant if they dared to give negative feedback. Gordon eventually walked out on the restaurant, and that remained the only time he did so. Number 2. Nino. As a family-owned restaurant, it's not surprising the restaurant would be full of daily soap operas that are bound to make Chef Gordon Ramsay lose his mind. Nino, the current owner, believes the restaurant's food is 10 out of 10, and food is not the issue with the restaurant. But Gordon Ramsay seems to disagree, as he called the restaurant's food bland. He further called out the owner's bullshit and went ahead to say, "Bullshitting me and blowing smoke up my arse? I'm shitting myself." To which Nino promptly responded, "Gordon needs to wear diapers then." Number 3. Abby Cabral. Abby, along with her best friend Rico, are the owners of Down City, located in Rhode Island. But Abby has been the showrunner of the failing restaurant since Rico has a full-time job in finance. Abby believes the food is good and the restaurant is beautiful, a sentiment not shared by her staff or Gordon. As the staff explained, and as eventually shown, Abby is a no-nonsense boss who doesn't take criticism and is exceptionally controlling. She also revealed to Gordon she can't cook at all, and yet put the menu together, which proves disastrous for the restaurant. Number 4. Fiesta Sunrise. Fiesta Sunrise was a Mexican restaurant owned by Vic, Patty, and Yolanda. While Patty was by default the owner of the restaurant is mainly run by the stepfather Vic, who proved quite difficult for Gordon to handle. Vic had been running the restaurant the same way as the previous owners of the restaurant, even though they had also failed. The restaurant is running on debts, and Gordon further discovered the unsanitary conditions of the restaurant, which Vic is aware of, but decided to ignore, as he had determined it's not the issue to the restaurant. Number 5. Park's Edge. Gordon is no stranger to hurling insults at restaurant owners, and the owners of Park's Edge easily brought out the ruthless side of the famous chef with their delusions and ignorance about the unsanitary state of their failing restaurant. Gordon had discovered that one of the restaurant's fridges is filled with moldy and expired produce and undated produce. When he confronted the owners, they had found his confrontation disrespectful and insisted the fridge wasn't always like that. Gordon had called them little fuckers. Number 6. Joe Nagy. When Joe lost his job, he decided to open Mill Street Bistro, located in Norwalk, Ohio, to complement his livestock ranch. But despite his grandiose plan, the staff revealed Joe was a delusional man who thinks himself above the world and was extremely rude to both his staff and customers. Joe believed the restaurant is too good for the locals. He also discredited all of Gordon's feedback on the food, and Gordon tells him he's in denial. Number 7. Flamingos. At the beginning of the episode, it was hard to predict who would give Gordon Ramsay hell between retired couple Bill and Adele and their daughter, Cherry. But turns out Adele was quite the handful boss. She refuses to adapt to new changes and hence prevents their own head chef from changing the menu or even tweaking the current one. Gordon revealed he hated the menu and he thinks the tropical concept of the restaurant fails with the location of the restaurant, a sentiment Adele doesn't share. After a necessary makeover that led to a successful reopening and rebranding of the restaurant's name, Adele revealed she hated everything about the makeover. A week after Gordon left, the restaurant owners went back to their old ways. Number 8. Luigi's d'Italia. When 4 bosses are running a restaurant all at the same time, then you know it's a recipe for disaster. Outdated decorations, horrible food, and family drama contributed to the fall of the once successful restaurant. The restaurant is run by brothers Luigi and Tony and their wives. Luigi, one of the owners, doesn't think the food is horrible, and the staff complain the owners are very controlling and don't accept criticism. They further revealed Tony's wife Grace scares them and is very rude to customers, a fact Grace wasn't willing to accept. There you have it, guys. Kitchen Nightmare Moments owners who were in denial. Did you enjoy the video? Share your thoughts with others in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, please do not hesitate to click the like button. And don't forget, subscribe to our channel for more awesome content like this. You can also turn on the bell icon to get notified of our future posts. We hope to see you again soon. Adios.